All right. This is Jared here from Crypto Plan, and I'm back to the short form videos. Last couple of videos, I've had so much to say that I've done live streams, and I hope that you are all watching them because I know that they don't get pushed as much by the YouTube algorithm. I'm not out here really to be one of these hype guys and get 40,000 subscribers in a hurry. There's plenty of people doing that, and they will come and go. I am just all about the journey as a crypto investor and moving forward into being a serious investor in general and creating some wealth for me, my family, my friends, and the rest of the world through businesses and the like. So no hype here. I have just done this video to show you that through transparency that I have just made another purchase, and that is Hathor Network. And so I'm going to just run through why I made that purchase. It was kind of a quick spur of the moment decision, and the reasons why I would do that without kind of doing a whole lot of research into it. But before I do that, and before I go into why I bought Hathor, I would love you to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also click that notification bell. All right, so as you can probably hear, I'm a little bit excited about this, only because I'm learning a lot, and I'm learning about investing and trading. And I guess the best side of the trade to be on is when you put the trade in and then it goes up and it doesn't go back down again, right? So that could potentially be a lot easier now heading into this alt season, because not that the bottoms are in completely, I've been talking a lot about these potential spikes down, but they're for projects that have had a big run recently, and they're going to back test some of those areas which they jumped above very quickly. Now, something like Hathor here, if we look at this chart and we zoom in a bit, you can see that it's a new project. It's ICO'd, or it's been launched. It's ran up in price, and then it's consolidated or ran back down in price. Found a bottom here, ran back up in price, and then it's kind of been in a consolidation pattern and we're on a 4-hour chart, so since the 18th of January, and so what is it, 30th now, so about 12 days of consolidation. Now, because this is a new coin, there's not a lot of historical price data, but there is this good set of data points of a high, a low, a lower high, and then this consolidation pattern. So it's creating a flag, but knowing that we're going into a bull run, that is bullish for me, because it says that there's a good base here. And if we draw that line in real time, and I guess there's probably the most touches, there's a good base there of around 23 cents, which is fairly evident there from the fact that it's tapped all the way. So we'll zoom in a bit more. So I've got as many touch points as I can around there. So that's a very good base, and we're grinding sideways from that. We're not kind of fluctuating a hell of a lot, which tells me from watching similar patterns like this that I don't know when it's going to break out to the upside, but its next move is going to be up, and I think if we take this as a measured move, and we'll go grab that good old-fashioned trend angle thing there. If we grab this as a measured move, and then see where that takes us from, let's say, even this low point, we're looking at kind of 40 cents as the next kind of clear target. So as a trade and as a low market cap coin that I'm looking to get in and get out of quickly to roll some funds over to those late bloomers like the Dashes, the XRPs, and anything else that hasn't fired off in alt season. These are the sort of plays I'm looking to play right now, is quick little injections of cash to roll them over into other projects that I know will definitely go higher. So that's kind of the reality here. Now, I believe this could probably pop a lot higher than that, but that's just kind of the trade region where if I bought in now today around this 24 cents, if it goes up to 40, that's when I start looking at it again and going, okay, where's it going to? If it's zoomed a hell of a lot past that, well, and then kind of come back down, then I'm going to look at that second retracement level where it kind of tries to get up again and maybe sell out at that point and roll over. But it all depends on what's happening in the market at the time. So we'll see what happens there. But I just thought I'd put this on your radar because it's on my radar, because I'm all about kind of immediate transparency and making sure that people are aware of things. I guess from the fundamentals of this Hathor project, the quick little bit of research I have done is that it's a project that you can create your own coins. So there is a use case there. If you're a store that wants to give out tokens to buy 6 coffees, get 1 free or something like that, you can actually use this app to create your own tokens, and then I guess maybe the people are rewarded then in the Hathor token, or can change out to Hathor tokens for cash or whatever. But yeah, so there is a use case there. And I think if we just scroll over and my little quick Google search there, you've got Hathor, designed to explode Hathor, the Etherium Killer. So there's a little bit of hype around there, but I like the fact that there's not a whole lot of hype around it, because that means it would have already popped, right? So we're trying to get into these ones now, knowing we're coming into an alt season that haven't popped yet and that are gonna pop. And I guess if we can just kind of compare it to, say, the graph, which has done something similar. It ran up, it ran down, it ran up again, and it's going sideways, right? So the graph, the same deal, even though it might come back and test these 43 cent regions, buying opportunity, the next move for it long term is for it to fire on out of there and test into new all-time highs. So these new coins are good ones to get a good burst of profit if you're buying at the right points, So straight away, you can see with graph, it's also doing that kind of channeling in thing. So it will eventually resolve somewhere in here, and then my bet is that it'll fire to the upside, being in the bull market. If we're in a bear market, this sort of pattern would probably be a bearish pattern. But hey, we're in a bull run, and we've just got to take our bets and make our judgments based on that, right? So that's Hathor, and I guess I just wanted to quickly touch on, for anyone that has listened through, and I'm at 7 minutes now, that Bitcoin is just doing its thing, right? As far as I can see, this is its triangle. It's trying to resolve this kind of flag, so larger price action squeezing its way down. There was a little bit of a fake out yesterday or the day before, but essentially around the resolution of this triangle, I can see that there's going to be a pullback and then a fire on out. So somewhere around mid-Feb, maybe early March, that's when Bitcoin, I'm seeing, based on historical data, I'm not an expert in this, but from what I look at and what I see and what everyone else seems to be saying, that this thing's it's going to take its time to play out, because it did run up a lot, and it has been in a bull run since March, right? Remember, it's gone up hundreds of percent since March. So it is just normal for this correction to happen before the next leg up. XRP holders, well done. If you held on, I know that my cost base is around 25 cents, and there's some good price action going on right now. And that just proves that it was undervalued. It got so suppressed by some news and some, shock selling, and that's what happens. As quick as GameStop can go up because of some news of short squeezes, XRP can go down because of some news of the SEC, but eventually the markets sort themselves out, right? So you can see that 33 cents, 30 cents over here, was 30.5 cents was a resistance level, and it got pushed below it. So it took a while to kind of break out of there, tapped it, went down, and then now it's breaking out again. So hopefully that's it for XRP now, that it gets back up to that fair value of maybe $1, and all of our portfolios start sitting in the green comfortably, and we can just wait and take a breath out for the alt season to actually occur. Maybe it'll take a back test of that 30.5 cents again if it feels like it, but I do know that a lot of market makers trade XRP. They're trading it from 34 cents to 32 cents, or 30 cents to 38 cents. So they're getting small snips out of the market, or cutting profits out of the smaller moves in the markets. But myself, I'm in it for the big move, so I'm holding tight and waiting for that to happen. And then I guess on a broader sense, the alts are just doing their own thing. Some are going up, some are going down. They're all in a consolidation. I think my last live video showed you that everything's in a consolidation pattern, whether it be slightly upward or slightly downward. There's a tight range or a channel of consolidation that's going on. So besides these new coins, which I'm just hoping that will prove me right and they'll make little pops. You know, these are the ones that might kind of be the early runners. And you are seeing that if you're going onto your exchange right now, that, you know, this coin's gone up by 50%, that coin's gone up by 70%, you know. So there's a bit of that going on with these newer projects, you know, and this happens, you know, with ICOs and new projects, and you've just got to pick your odd one. And I think it's like that in the junior mining space. You know, everyone says you've got to have a basket of them. You know, not all of them are going to do really well, but if you have a basket of, you know, 10 small, low market cap new coins, and you've done a little bit of research and you buy 10 of them and 3 or 4 of them do well, you're probably going to be up in all of your trades. And as long as you get out of the ones that don't work very quickly. But, you know, I think in general, the wind is blowing in the right direction for the cryptocurrency market in general. So everything's probably going to take some movement to the upside at some point, just based on sheer hype and hysteria of what is to come. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. That is Hathor, Hathor Network, the supposed Ethereum killer. But yeah, I don't think anything's really going to kill Ethereum. I just think that new kind of micro use cases are coming out of it, and this is one of them. Hathor, you can make your own tokens, and the underlying token for that network is Hathor, and I believe it will do well in the very short term, in the next couple of days, hopefully. So I'll keep everyone posted on that. And just in a final thing, Doge is going backwards from where it is. So all those that were saying Doge to $1, well, it might do eventually, but it's not going to $1 right now. So anyway, I've been Jared. This has been Crypto Plan. And please like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.